Hey guys, Morgan here. Just wanted to do a quick wellness check-in. Um, so I think it's been about 2 months since we have been in quarantine, and I realized that I didn't really do a quarantine post, and a lot of people are wondering, well, why wasn't I? So for me personally, I didn't see added value in it. At the beginning, just because everything was just so, it was like COVID, 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 COVID. Like, it was very overwhelming for me. Like, I didn't want to write about it. I didn't want to read about it. I was just doing different things to kind of just like shield it. Not to say that I wanted to live in denial, but I noticed that it was disturbing my peace. And so you guys know I'm all about protecting my peace, okay? But now that some of the hype has kind of died down, I did want to talk about like how it feels to have a chronic illness during a health pandemic, because it is a real situation. So um, I don't necessarily feel terrified. I worried that it's going to, let me start over. Am I worried that I could possibly get it? Yes, it's a possibility. But the possibility that I was going to get a rare disease, was so small as well. And boom, I have one. And so one of the things that I feel like having my chronic illness has taught me or has helped me to cope with and deal with is not having control over every single thing. So while I'm not like terrified, I'm not like, in a ball rocking up and down, I do realize it's a possibility. So am I worried? Yes. Am I petrified? No. And to that same extent, I think that all I can do is do my part and set forth boundaries and different practices to protect myself, but knowing that ultimately I don't have final say. I don't have control over whether I catch it or not. That's in God's hands, and all I can ask for him to do is protect me. Furthermore, it's a little frustrating for me, and maybe it's just me, that sometimes I feel like my friends, family members, and associates, they don't necessarily understand the, I guess, the gravity of the situation, because they're like open everything back up, and like they're ready to get on with their regular lives. And while I understand that that is a real thing, and we do eventually have to get back to normal, I think to condemn someone with a chronic illness or with a pre-existing condition for being afraid or for practicing extra care is very inconsiderate. It's very frustrating to me. I had one friend in particular who, she wasn't talking about me because we don't cross paths on a regular, but she was talking about someone else in her particular family that she felt like was being dramatic and over the top. And so I tried to explain that it's real. Like, I think that everyone would feel really, really bad for putting someone at risk just because they wanted something else to happen. And so it's a weird place to be, especially because I know, like, I absolutely do not have all the answers, and I don't know where the line is perfectly between being cautious and just being over the top versus being just completely negligent. And like, where's the right level to be? So my prayer is that all of you all are safe, that you continue to do what's best for you. I personally know that I will not be venturing back. Even when they do open things back up, I'm going to still fade back for a couple more weeks and wait. Y'all go ahead and check it out. Let me know. Stick your toe in. Let me know how the water feel. And then I might come, because I do realize that I am high risk. But am I going to barricade myself in the house forever? Absolutely not. I've been going outside for my runs. I've been doing my own grocery shopping. I've been kind of maintaining normal life, which is funny because I think the other, I don't want to say good part, but because I was diagnosed with my chronic illness and I already went through that period of deep isolation and not going out anywhere and kind of withdrawing from people and my friends, to now do this just every day, it's normal to me. Like, it wasn't such a shock to my system. So I am very thankful that I was prepared and that I didn't have to go through probably the same level of emotion and anxiety and depression that some people are feeling during this time, because it's real. I understand it's real. I've been through it. Um, so yeah, that's all I kind of really have to say about COVID. I pray that you guys are staying safe. I have a blog post up about different ways that different ways that I'm managing like my anxieties and keeping myself busy and occupied during this time. And maybe you want to go check it out. It's head on over to the blog. The link will be in the description box. But yes, that's all I have. If you guys want to have any particular questions about what it's like to live through this, let me know in the comments below. I'll answer them. What else? I think that's it. I'm interested to see, how long this is going to last, and even in like 5 years from now, what will people think back to about this time period? Like, what will really stick out for them? Food for thought. All right, and light. Later, guys.